Hello, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here, welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Finger points to the sky, just like Messi would do when he scores a goal. You love to see it. Hey, this is episode number 181. Welcome to the start of a new week, ladies and gentlemen. You made it to Monday. Yeah, some of you must hate Mondays, you know, going to school, going to work, whatever it may be. I try and look at Mondays in a more positive light. It's the start. You get to set yourself new goals, and it's a brand new, fresh start, you know? So I hope you have a good week. Anyway, if you could do me a favour at the start of the episode and hit the thumbs up button, that'd be brilliant. 3,000 likes is what we're aiming for today. Can you make that happen for me? Thank you in advance. And subscribe as well to the channel if you're new around here. Cheers. So this is the team. It starts in the 5-back, but of course it goes to my regular 4-2-2. Loving the squad so far. It's got great balance. I think my most OP centre-back combo is Saliba and Carlos Alberto. Carlos Alberto having a good spell actually at the club. I nearly thought about getting rid of him. And you know, when I did the Prime Icon pack the other day, I was thinking instead of doing that, I might have done the Desai SBC, and I sort of put it out to Twitter and stuff. And to be fair, a lot of you came back and said, yeah, he looks like he could be a better defensive centre-back, like proper big centre-back who can make the tackles and stuff. But it would be such a downgrade on Carlos Alberto if we had Desai because of the dribbling and the passing. And I realise, you know what, that's probably quite a good point. I've got one small centre-back and then one very tall centre-back in Saliba. Now, I can use him as my big, bulky guy who wins the headers and whatnot, and then actually is quick as well. And then Carlos Alberto can just be a little bit like the ball-playing centre-back, you know, a little bit more technical. And it's a pretty good combo. Also been having no issues whatsoever with Dest at left-back this weekend, which is good because that might almost be like it's a good fullback. If I need to play him there on 7 chem, I can certainly do that because I can't see Hakimi going anywhere from this club. I genuinely can't. He's brilliant. I've been loving him. He's so ridiculous in that CDM spot. But with that, I forget his name. Is it Nuno Mendes, the birthday left wing back from PSG, the Portuguese guy? I do love the look of that card, and it's 5-star, 4-star. So if there was going to be anyone that could potentially replace Hakimi in the CDM spot, I wouldn't mind trying him. You know, little because it's like an upgrade in skills and stuff, but probably a slight downgrade in actual stats. But it could be fun. You know, he's cheaper anyway, isn't he? So we'll see for next week. I might be able to afford both of them, to be fair. And we could just have the most ridiculous PSG fullbacks at CDMs become some sort of, sweat that does that. So I'm scoring headers like nobody's business today. And I noticed it as soon as I started putting these clips together. I didn't really think about it during the weekend league. But I certainly looked at this and was like, oh my God, Tom, you are just going down the wing, crossing it in and scoring loads of headers. And to be fair, that's not like the normal style of play on FIFA 22. A lot of it is through balls through the middle and stuff. So it's not like I was being like a meta sweat or anything. I was just playing a bit different and making use of players like Drogba and Cantona, who are fantastic in the air. Cantona especially in that wide cam role, because that's who the cross always gets directed to for some reason. It doesn't go to your striker. It might be the type of cross I'm doing or something. But by doing that, because he's the wide cam, he's often facing the fullback in the air, and he's going to win that aerial battle. So I score a ton with him like that. But I also do run through and score some belter goals with his feet as well, so that works. But yeah, as you can see, another header. I don't know what it is. It feels quite satisfying to green time a header because it's different to taking shots, I would suggest, because it's like a different... You can power up the header whilst the ball's in the air for the cross, and then it's just before he latches onto it. That's when you got to time it. So I find it's a little bit more skill in it than just timing a shot, because it's a slightly different way of doing it, and it's quite a satisfying thing when you hit him green, and you can see I do it quite often. But this one right here is not going to be a header. We're just going to through ball it to Griezmann. Griezmann's been brilliant. And you can see, right, you know, when I built this squad, I knew that Griezmann was going to be out on the left-hand side, and he's got such good distribution. And he's got good pace and agility and stuff. Like, he's going to work down the left-hand side. He'll be in a position where he can either, like, cut it back or he can whip it over the top. And it's just so much better than when you think about when I had, like, a smaller striker up front and then I had Neymar out of the left wing who hasn't got the 5-star weak foot on the version that I've got. So I'd put a cross in, it wouldn't quite work. Or the ones that did work, I wouldn't win because I had a smaller striker. So I'm just set up a whole lot better for those aerial goals. But I will, of course, I'll take it into account now, and I'll try not to do nothing but headers. But you can see the last few goals we've scored here haven't all been headers, so yeah, don't flame me in the comments below. But this game right here, I was 1-0 down, and I didn't quite know how. And then I had to throw the kitchen sink at him because it was getting so late. And yeah, I mean, that goes either one of two ways, and unfortunately it went the wrong way, and I conceded more goals. But he was playing 3-5-2 with Alex Telles, and he got a couple of goals with him as the left midfielder. So yeah, GG's. I mean, I had a higher XG and more shots. Oh, goodness, look at that. Yeah, and I lose 3-0. I didn't score a single goal with a. No, we just move on. You don't worry about it. All right, I was having a good run. This guy's got, oh my God, Kante, Team of the Year, Pedri, a future star, and Hullet. That's the three midfielders. That's a very good set of midfielders as well. I didn't realise that until just now. Actually, I knew he had Pedri and Hullet. I didn't really notice the Team of the Year Kante, I have to say. But yeah, when he went 2-0 up, I think I just quit. I felt like I was getting a little bit unlucky in that game anyway, but whatever. He had a great team, like fair play. You take the dub. And this guy's got prime Drogba as well. I know I've got to watch out for him, especially if he's out here and he's going to cross it in. But George Best ends up sort of cutting into the box. He was being very technically dribbly, you know, that type of thing. It's the sort of thing that I'm terrible at defending against. But look here, we end up getting through. Cantona is just running again. I love this shot. That across goal, like, super powerful shot. If you green time it with Cantona, there's no goalkeeper that's saving it. There really isn't. And then we whip one to the back post there to actually go into the lead. 2-1, and it's Drogba that scores the goal this time. Zizou out to Dest. Pele. Oh, who's that running through? It's Didier Drogba. We're going to chip the goalkeeper and force the rage quit. Good stuff. Back on winning ways after that rage quit from me in the last game. So I couldn't tell you how many wins I'm on right now compared to when I started the episode, because I mean we're getting up there in the points. I think I need just like a couple more victories. Maybe I'm at 8 or 9 wins at this point. I think I was probably at 9 wins. With quite a lot of games to go. So like, it's been a good weekend league for me. Great ball over there to Griezmann. He just holds it up, waits for Drogba to make that run into the back post. And I'm surprised the goalkeeper didn't come for that cross. It was a little bit too close to the keeper, I would say. But I'm 1-0 up nonetheless. Tough game though. Both of us have had a bunch of chances at half, when we get into the half-time break. But into the second half, I make some changes. I've got Icardi on now. I've got I probably brought Vinny on as well. It was Klaus that ends up knocking a ball in for Pele to head home. We get a 2-0 victory. Good stuff. And that is, I think that's the 10th win, because it takes me up to the rank that I need, and I've still got a bunch of games left. So I literally just need like one more win. Yeah, so the possibility for like 14 was on, but it's never something that I expect to get. So if I can get anywhere near that 11 wins, then I am always a very happy FIFA player. Another header. What am I like? I can't believe it. I know I'm mentioning it all the time here, but I just couldn't believe it when I watched the clips back. That's not normally how I'm scoring all my goals, is it? So it's quite a strange play technique for this weekend, but it really worked. I had a good weekend league. He ends up getting a header himself. It was flashback Thomas Muller that rose higher there, which frustrated me a little bit. And then as you can see here, we just sort of push forwards. Eric Cantona knocks it to the back post, and even Pele goes for the header. I just want him to volley it or scorpion kick it or something. But yeah, as you can see, we end up getting the goal. Let's go 2-1 up, knock it through to super sub Neymar, left foot. I mean, his left foot's not great, and that was a great shot. So that doesn't happen all the time with the flashback version of Neymar, that's for sure. So I believe that's my 10th win, and I had like 3 games left or something. So I could potentially, I said to myself, I'm doing golden goal. Like if I'm 1-0 down or whatever, then I will just quit and let them have the wins, because I'm genuinely happy enough with 11 wins, and I don't think 14 is going to happen. I think we end up scoring from this corner. Yeah, we do. Didier Drogba getting another goal for his weekend league tally, and so I go 1-0 up. But, you know, this guy does end up getting back into it. He was pretty good at turning and dribbling with like Mbappe and Neymar. And to be fair, it's a smart pass back to Eto'o to get him the equaliser. And Neymar knocks a heck of a ball through to Eto'o. And he's just going to sprint past me. It's poor defending from me. I mean, it's lucky that it goes back to Mbappe. But, yeah, I decided to quit there. And I think... So did I still have a chance? Because, yeah, I must have still had a chance. I must have still had 3 games left at this point. And if I lost this one, then, yeah, I would not have a chance to get the 60 points or whatever for the next rank up. And when I conceded that, I was just like, yeah, fine. Goal to goal. I'll take the loss. And that was the end of my weekend league. So I gave the last couple games away. And we come away with 11 victories and, well, 9 losses. But, yeah, I technically gave 4 games away there, I think. So maybe I could have stretched it to 14, but it wasn't looking likely, and I was pretty done with the weekend league, to be honest. So red picks, I get Zaha in pick number 1, which, you know, I've got a better version of him in the club, to be honest. And then pick number 2, we get Ousmane Dembele. I am very happy with that. Always a overpowered player on this game. And yeah, good 5-star player. And then I was hoping for Mbappe, but we get Casteels. It's an 87. So I got an 87. I got a good Prem Red. And I also got a 5-star Ousmane Dembele. Good French La Liga attacker. Someone that's always great on FIFA. I got a nice red version of him. So I was really happy with the Reds. I'll be honest. I think that was, you know, we got a good fodder player and a good usable player. That makes me pretty happy. So I do want to just do the Team of the Week pack now. Yeah, you've had enough for today. All right, we've done the red picks. We'll do the Team of the Week pack. Is it going to be Mbappe? No, it's going to be the 85 rated Argentine goalkeeper. I packed him already this week, I think. But yeah, we'll do the 50k pack. We'll do the ultimate pack. We'll do like marquee matchups all in tomorrow's episode. Because by that time, the birthday stuff would have actually happened. You know, you guys know that I played all this on Friday, right? Because I had to get ready for my trip away to Fleetwood. I'm also going over to the FootWiz headquarters this week. I think like in a couple of days' time, I'm going over there for a couple of days. So I've got to prepare for content for that as well. But I might be able to make some content whilst I'm at the HQ, going to see FootWiz Dan and some of the boys. So I'm genuinely quite excited to go and hang out with my friends again, which is awesome. But yeah, solid weekend league for me. I'll be honest, that was probably one of the least, like, stressful. I came away smiling from a lot of those games. I don't know whether it was because I had, like, Drogba in the team. 14 goals, 3 assists. Don't forget we gave, like, 4 of those games away. And one of them was a game where the guy quit whilst drawing. So nearly a goal a game. Probably about a contribution per game from Drogba. And I did really enjoy him. There are some games where you realise, yeah, I'm gonna have to sub him off. I'm going to have to bring on Vinicius Jr. or Flashback Neymar, because it's just not going to work against this type of opponent. But most of the time he causes trouble and is just a very different type of attacking player next to Pele. So it worked really well, and you could tell I had a good time playing these games despite all the headers that I scored. But guys, do me a favor, hit me with a thumbs up button. If you could hit me for 1 like per header that I scored in this weekend league, we can get like 1.3 million likes. So that would be brilliant. Thank you very much. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you're new. Cheers. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Both of those links are down below. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. I'll be back again tomorrow. Can't wait to open up that ultimate pack and a little 84 plus player pick. See what we can get for that for future stars. Hopefully, we can get a nice promo card or at least a high-rated player or something like that. I'll be back tomorrow for that good stuff, and I shall see you then, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.